Okay, when I first heard the story, I promised myself I would not make a video, and I just didn't want to bring any more attention to the situation that was already being, kind of drawn towards the accused. Anyway, I'm talking about prominent pagan musician and photographer Kenny Klein. That's Kenny, Klein. He was arrested in New Orleans on 25 counts of child pornography involving images found on his computer of children under the age of 13 engaging in explicit sexual activity. So, like I said, I promised myself I wouldn't make a video about the situation involving Mr. Klein. However, I went to download some of his music today to use for the upcoming May Day celebration in a couple weeks, and I can't find his music anywhere. It's disappeared, apparently, from the internet, along with a lot of videos on YouTube of him and his music. Well, actually, the only thing I can find right now is negative stuff about him, and people who call themselves pagans, and they claim that they're not judgmental and all this stuff. And I'm talking about people in my own circle here, my own coven even. They've abandoned him. They've thrown out his CDs. They've deleted content off of YouTube. I'm talking big music download sites here. They've deleted his music off their site. They've just turned their back on him. And okay, fine. So you don't support him in his fight against these charges of child pornography possession. But you don't have to delete his music, his past, from the internet. I mean, if that was standard practice for anybody charged with this, then Micheal Jackson's music should have been deleted. His CDs should have been burned. But no, when Micheal Jackson was put up on charges of inappropriate contact with a minor, he became even more popular. But this isn't about Micheal, this is about Kenny, and I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm not saying that we should support him necessarily in his choice of pornography. What I am saying is, until he's found guilty, let's not try to delete his contribution to the pagan community. Give him the benefit of the doubt for the time being. And I suppose I should go on the record as saying I do not support pedophiles. I do not support child pornography. I think it's wrong. I think that if a person is under the legal age, you should leave them the hell alone. I really don't know how to say in the most basic of ways, I don't think having sexual contact, I don't think fantasizing about people under the age of, let's say, 16, because where I live, the legal age of consent is 16. And having contact with somebody, whether in your fantasies or in reality with somebody under that age, should be illegal. End of story. Should be illegal. And if you're caught doing it, fine. Go to jail. Serve your time. Be punished for it. However, until you are found guilty of that crime, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. And just because you've been convicted of inappropriate contact with a minor doesn't mean I can't still enjoy your music and support your music. And that's what I'm going to do with Kenny. I'm going to continue listening to his music. I'm going to continue purchasing his music if I can. And really all I can say is shame on you for, ostracizing him, for trying to delete his past, his positive past, based on his negative present. That's all I can really say is, if you really want to consider yourself non-judgmental, then let's withhold judgment until he's been found guilty or not guilty in a court of law, and supporting his music career really has no bearing on his sexual life, Because, let's face it, if that was true, like I said, Micheal Jackson's music would have been wiped from history. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say is I'm going to continue supporting his music. I'm going to continue listening to his music. And as far as I'm concerned, that has absolutely nothing to do with what's going on in his life right now as far as these criminal allegations. So, thank you for listening, and blessed be.